morning and welcome back to another moving diaries vlog. I did not expect to be doing this many moving vlogs, if I'm honest with you. However, as it always ends up doing, I feel like moving has felt like it's been a never-ending job. I feel like, also apologies, I've got the washing machine on in the background. I feel like there's just still so much to do. Stephen is away this weekend, it's Saturday today, he's away this weekend, and my aim, I really want to get this whole apartment just sorted before he gets back tomorrow afternoon. Like, I'm just fed up of having, well, you can obviously, we've just got these chairs here in the background, but like I've got boxes over here. That room back there is just like filled with stuff. The bedroom really isn't properly set up. Like, I just feel like there's just stuff everywhere and it's really, really, really getting on my nerves. So my aim that I've set myself this weekend is to get this whole apartment back on track, like up to the standard that I want it to be at, so that we get like a really good fresh start, because I really want to kind of see like Monday as like a real fresh start in this apartment, getting life back on track. We've got, I actually calculated the other day, I've got 13 weeks, or it would be just under now, 13 weeks until I go away. So I'm officially, I feel like I might have said this before, that I was starting a calorie deficit, but I've kind of been like a little bit slack with it whilst we were moving. Obviously all of our cooking stuff was away, and I just had some personal bits going on, which has just meant that like I couldn't be fully committed to it, but I want to be fully committed to it now. This morning I've just done my weigh-in, and I actually didn't take any measurements, but I did take a photo, well, I took a video of what my body is currently looking at. And yeah, I just really want to be like so dedicated over these next sort of 12 to 13 weeks in the lead up to Christmas, and obviously it's coming into summer here, so I just want to feel like really confident. I want to feel bikini ready and all of those good fun things. So speaking of that, this morning I actually am in my gym where I'm going to go do a Pilates class at 8:30, and then I'm thinking I'm going to actually do a run straight after my Pilates class, just to sort of kickstart the week. My hair also just needs a wash today, so I'm thinking if I do a little run today, then I can wash my hair straight afterwards. But I found that I'm just kind of procrastinating this morning. I found that I'm just sort of like walking from one room to the other room, but like not actually doing anything. And I think that's just because I'm actually procrastinating, like where to even start with today. Still need to buy things for the apartment, but that is going to be either a task I do today or tomorrow. I haven't decided yet, but I think I just need to stop procrastinating and actually just get started with something. Pilates and the gym. Excuse the state of me because I'm very sweaty after doing that run. I did a little 5k. I have no idea what my actual total time was. I think it was about 28 minutes or so, but my running's been really inconsistent recently, so I'm just like trying to get back into it. And yeah, anyway, I ran today. I'm thinking I may run tomorrow, but just gonna see how I feel. I popped into Kmart after I went to the gym, and I picked up some new bowls. These got this like gorgeous like ribbed materials. I bought 4 of those, and then I basically just got the matching plates for it as well. We really need some new, like, obviously these are more like pasta bowls, but we need some cereal bowls as well. And I also really want some new mugs, but I'm like struggling to find mugs that I like anywhere. I've got like a big list of things that I still need to get from Kmart that I want to sort out this weekend, but I obviously had walked to the gym, so I didn't have the car. Just stopping to have a bite to eat for lunch and get to test out my new bowls. So I'm having chicken and noodles, basically. I'm gonna watch some TV. I finished Sweet Magnolias, which I mentioned I was watching. I started watching a show called Outcast, which is like, if you've ever seen the show Alone, where they basically have to go into the wilderness and survive. It's like that, except they're in teams rather than it being like a solitary challenge. So I don't know why I love shows like that, and I always feel like I would do well, I think in my head I would do well on a show like that, but I have obviously zero survival training or survival skills. I have no useful skills in terms of like hunting or foraging or like building a shelter. but I just feel like I would be able to give it a good go, and I feel like that contributes towards something. But yeah, everything at the minute is just kind of fiddly. I've cleared out like a lot of that, sorry, all my cupboards are open at the minute. I've cleared out like a lot of that room, and I have tons of recycling to take down. So I'm gonna eat, and then my next task is get all the recycling out, because I think that'll make a huge difference because there's just so much stuff everywhere. I'm also having to eat on our sofa because we don't have a dining table yet. One thing I have been so excited about moving into this apartment is finally we have the space for a dining table, and like I love having people over for dinner. I love cooking for people, and I love having people over. So I'm just so excited. So anyway, that's why we've got all of those chairs there. So we put those up on Facebook Marketplace yesterday for $100. Like, how good is that for 6 chairs? I actually couldn't believe how expensive chairs were. Like, when I was looking at them for like nice enough ones, like nothing super fancy, but it was at least like $100 a chair. So like I wanted 6 chairs ideally, but we would have settled for 4, but that would have been like $400 to $600, which is insane. So anyway, I'd actually found chairs that were a reasonable price online, and I was like so close to checking out and buying them. But then the other night, Stephen and I were just sat here watching some TV, and I was on Facebook Marketplace, and some lady was trying to get rid of those. So I picked up those. I've ordered a table, so the table will be here hopefully maybe next week, or maybe the week after. And yeah, just like ready. It's weird, it doesn't really feel like home just yet. It's still like a work in progress. But yeah, actually the other thing I did earlier, I put all of our books up there. So I'm trying to just like empty all of the suitcases that we had that were just like packed with stuff. So I think all of the suitcases now are empty. I've got some just like random bits on that floor that I need to figure out whether they'll go down to storage or whether we'll find somewhere for them in the apartment. And the other main thing I need to do is organize the kitchen. That's going to be like a big task. But yeah, just one step at a time so I don't get too overwhelmed. Finally finished putting everything away. So everything now has its spot, aside from all of the suitcases and things that need to go to storage, because like I said, we still don't have access to the storage area. But it feels really empty in here. We're obviously waiting for some furniture to arrive, but I wanted to give you guys like a little update as to where we were at with everything, and sort of show you what it looks like now that we're a bit more, I say settled, we're not really settled as yet, but like everything now has a place. So when you first walk in, we've obviously got this huge empty area, so our dining table will go here somewhere. I've got my mirror set up. Do you know what actually always annoys me about this mirror? Really desperately needs a clean, but apartments are always set up so that your mirror ends up on like one of these sorts of walls where the light is coming from that way, which means that the mirror is like pretty rubbish in terms of photos or anything, because the light is just not in the right direction. Anyway, the rug I've already ordered. We need to find a coffee table, sofa's all set up. We need outside furniture still, so that's something we need to look at. Then the main bathroom, all of the storage is now filled with things. Main bathroom, I mean, not that there was really much that we needed to set up in here, we just bought a bath mat. Then at the minute, the second bedroom is currently just being used as storage. So all of the suitcases and the stuff that we have to send down to our storage locker. We've got the dining table chairs already. We're just waiting on the dining table. Then the kitchen is all set up. The kitchen I feel like I found the hardest because the way that this kitchen laid out is a bit strange. So you've got all of these units up there at the top, but the problem is they're just so high that some of them are difficult to reach. Then in our bedroom, I feel like we always must look so scruffy because we always have odd pillowcases on the bed. But the thing is, the green ones came with the duvet sheet set, but we both like sleeping with silk pillows, so that's why we always have different pillows on our bed. We still need to buy a chest of drawers to go here so that the TV can go on, and so we've got a bit more storage in here. All of our clothes are finally hung up. It also looks like I might actually have this rail as well because I don't think Stephen's going to be using it, which is a fab. So yeah, all of this stuff's all set up. And then the final room is the ensuite. And again, not really much to show you guys in the ensuite. The other thing that I still need to do is get some like artwork or just like things to go up on the walls, because that's something that we just don't have. And then I can't wait to have my dining table set up, and then I'm gonna get some fresh flowers and have my flowers set up. And I am happy here. I'm definitely happy here. This building actually also has a rooftop, which I haven't shown you guys yet, but I'll show you that at some stage so you can see what's up there as well. I'm going to eat some lunch, a very empty fridge, but I bought this from Woolies the other day, high protein chicken stroganoff, which is 41 protein, 36 carbs, 7 grams. Oh, that's saturated fat. That is sneaky. How much actual fat is in it? 20 grams. That is very sneaky marketing to do saturated fat and not total fat on the front. I'm actually gonna go for a run. It is kind of starting to get dark, but I think I'm just gonna go out and run until it gets dark and just kind of see how many Ks I can get in, to be honest with you. So anyway, let's get going. So it's just started raining really, really heavy. So this is gonna be fun. I'm not wrapped up that warm, so hopefully I don't get sick. But we're like just over a kilometre in. One thing I would say is that I've definitely noticed an increase in my fitness. I can definitely run now at a faster pace for longer, but as I'm out of breath, you can tell, I still definitely have a long way to go. But yeah, this rainy run isn't really what I had in mind, but anyway, this is where we're at. So I ended up just doing a 5k, running pretty fast. I did it in 26 minutes something. I'll put my stats up here for you guys. So I'm actually just catching my breath now after doing that 5k, and then I'm gonna run home, well, run to the supermarket and then walk home. But I'm now gonna run at like a close enough to zone 2 pace. It's just when I started running, I put my phone in my bag, obviously after it was pouring with rain, and then when I looked at it when it stopped raining, my time was pretty good and I was running much faster than I thought I was running. So then I thought, well, I might as well keep going and try get, I knew it wouldn't beat my fastest 5k time, but I knew I could get close enough. So that's what I did. So anyway, I'm just letting my heart rate come back down and just catching my breath, but gonna jog very slowly now back to the supermarket. I need to figure out what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Back from my run, and it was very, very, very slow. I wouldn't even call it a run, like jog, walk back home. But just went into Coles, picked up some dinner. So I've made some sweet potato fries, some chicken breast, and a salad. We've been testing out the new air fryer, so I've been trying to make things that I can make in the air fryer the last few days. But plan for this evening is eat some dinner. I'm gonna have a bath. I need to wash my hair obviously after that run. I bought another what are they called? Bubble bar from Lush. This one's called the Sleepy Mini Bubble Bar. And then Stephen and I are going to spend the evening watching From, which has just released a new season. And if you haven't seen it, you have to watch it. It is like such a good show. It's from the creators of Lost. And I obviously love Lost as well. But it's just so good. I actually kind of wish I'd rewatched season 1 and 2, but it's kind of scary. And well, not scary, but it's jumpy. And Stephen didn't want to watch it with me, and I didn't really want to watch it by myself. So yeah, we're just going to go back into it blind. The problem with me is I've got such a bad memory that I always forget what's happened in the previous seasons. But fingers crossed they'll do like one of those recaps at the beginning, so I have an idea as to what's going on. But guys, I did pop into Kmart today. We do still need like a few bits for the house. It's still kind of pretty bare at the minute. Anyway, I popped in. I've been waiting for Kmart to sell like big, nice cushions. So I bought 3 of these. These are the 60 centimeter ones, only $18, which is like such a steal. I basically have been looking for cushions over the last couple of weeks and I couldn't find any in Kmart. And I wanted to go into Kmart Reason being, we've been collecting Flybuys points over like the last year, and we decided that we would spend all of our Flybuys points in Kmart, basically buying stuff for the house so that it wasn't kind of coming directly out of our pocket, if that makes sense. And every time I've gone into Kmart, they just like haven't had any cushions that I really liked. So our sofa has been very uncomfortable for a little while. But anyway, I bought 3 of these. They were $18 each. I only actually picked up 2. I probably should have got 4, but anyway, just 2 of the small, I don't know what size you'd call this, the smaller size, like mid-sized plate for things like toast, or like in the mornings I have eggs. Like for example, this morning we had ran out of all of the small plates. They were all in the dishwasher, which is why I had to have such a big plate for such a small portion of eggs. Then in this bag, to be honest, this stuff is quite boring, but I'll show you anyway. I got a doormat. It has been torrentially raining over the last couple of days here in Sydney, and yesterday I realised that that means that unless you're taking your shoes off like right at the front door, we're sort of traipsing in like muddy and wet shoes, so I wanted a doormat. Then picked up these surface protectors. So the floor is like, I don't think it's real wood, I think it will be laminate, but we obviously just don't want to damage the floors. And the chairs that we picked up, because we got them secondhand off Marketplace, they, like the little, I don't know what you call it, like the part at the bottom of the chair leg that would usually protect the floor has worn off on quite a few of the legs. So anyway, these have like this small size in there that we can protect the bottom of the chair leg so they don't scratch the floor. We already actually have these on our sofa, and it done a world of wonders having them on the sofa. Like in our previous place, it meant that the floors, they were real wood floors in our previous place, and it meant that they just didn't get scratched at all. Then I just picked up some extra forks because I realised that we are running out of forks. I think as in this place we've got a full-size dishwasher, right? And in the last place we had like a little mini dishwasher, which meant that we were putting the dishwasher on once a day. And now in this place, like we don't really need to be putting it on once a day because we have so much space, but it does mean that we're running out of things because obviously it's all in the dishwasher. Then the next thing I got were just these command strips. So my friend Shannon, if you guys don't know, she has her own business. She does like textured art, and I have a couple of her pieces actually, but there's one that I need to put up on the wall. So I bought these command strips that can finally go up on the wall. And then the final thing I got, again pretty boring, just some more kitchen utensils. This is like so irrelevant, but I have been wanting one of, I can't even get it up because it's all entangled. No, I've been wanting one of these for ages because I hate when you've got like spaghetti or noodles or anything like that, and it's a pain in the bum to get it out of the pan and into your bowl. So I've been looking for one of these, and you feel like, right, this should be something that's just sold everywhere, like any sort of homeware shop. I've been struggling to find one for literally, I would say 6 months. And I know I could have gone on Amazon, but I just didn't want to. I wanted to just buy it from a shop. But anyway, so I finally got a pack of those. I don't think I showed you, but yesterday, guys, our table arrived as well, our dining table. Let me show you it quickly. So, I mean, don't mind the stuff that's currently on it, but yeah, this arrived yesterday. We've currently only got one chair at it. All of the other chairs are still in that spare bedroom that we just need to pull through, but I want to put the floor protectors on first. Okay. But yeah, this was the table. It was actually like $120, I think. It was like pretty cheap. But yeah, super happy now. Now we actually have somewhere to sit when we're eating. About to head back to Westfield, actually, annoyingly. I want to go back because I need to buy myself some pajamas. So yeah, I want to go. Actually, I've been thinking about buying pajamas for ages, and I just want like little cute ones that I can wear around the house, because honestly, usually at nighttime I look like a slob, like I'm just wearing an oversized t-shirt, and I finally want to just feel cute when I go to bed, and like, you know, when you're up in the morning and things like that. So you wanna do the intro?
Hey guys, I'm just having my lunch.
I was actually coming on here to say that I came back from the shopping centre. Right, I ended up just getting this pair of pajamas. So it's just this little pair of, it's actually so cute, little shorts, and they've got blue love hearts all over them. And then I got the little matching tee as well. So it's just like a little t-shirt basically. So we'll be wearing those tonight. And yeah, I forgot to go get flowers that I said I was going to buy, so I'll have to remember to do that when I go to the shop later to buy stuff for dinner. But lunch is on the cards today. We've got chicken, carbonara basically, chicken, mushroom. I'm assuming that's going to be bacon or ham. and pasta. I've been eating in a calorie deficit now for, I want to say like a week or 2 weeks, probably like consistently, just probably this week. But I've been weighing myself every morning, and so far the scale is obviously going down, but you know, it's kind of too early to tell. But I'm interested to see what effect this will have on my running when I'm eating such fewer calories, because obviously you just have less energy overall. I haven't attempted a long run yet, but I've done a few like shorter runs. I guess we'll just have to see. And obviously, you know, as time goes on, the longer you're in a calorie deficit, the less energy I'll probably have overall. So gonna be just testing the waters pretty much. But I want to be on a calorie deficit from now basically until Christmas, when we're going on holiday. So it's sort of just like a little mini, not even a mini cut to be honest, because that's still like a good 3 months. So yeah, just like a little cut before going away at Christmas. Just got back from the supermarket, and tell me why 2 bags of shopping, which is literally just dinner and lunch for today and lunch for tomorrow, cost us $140. Like, I know that the supermarkets are getting more expensive, but that is extortionate. Considering I used to do my whole food shop for $200, like the supermarkets right now are actually just insane. But I guess you also forget that when you're trying to eat a lot of protein, like protein's obviously expensive. So we did get, well, these are on offer, these little yogurts. So we got one for each day. But even still, like the yogurts were only 20 bucks. So I just think it's absolutely obscene. And they didn't have yellow lilies, but they did have these, which are not yet blossomed, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to keep them alive for long enough that they'll grow, because that's usually my problem. Like, flowers die as soon as I get them, which is why I only got a cheap bunch of flowers, only $20. So we've come to do a little activity. We are going rock climbing. Now, fun fact, I used to rock climb like every other weekend as a kid with my dad. This one has never done it before, so this will be his first time. It's pretty busy in here. Prep check.
Nah, so I think you need to put your foot on there first. Yeah, I think so. And then you put the other one like half up the wall.